Muturi on Thursday backed the move by government to change the ownership of the Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital to be solely run by the board and CEO. Muturi had earlier on met Parliamentary Investment Committee on Education and Governance over wrangles that precipitated by disagreements over management of the hospital, calling for discussions with all the key players and stakeholders affected by the issue.
A decision was reached to convert the hospital into a state corporation level 6 facility. And part of the reasoning behind is that the university was not able to run on the account of their financial position.
In August 2018, a meeting led by Joseph Kenyatta, then head of public service, reversed the decision to transfer ownership of KUTTRH from KU to a government agency. Simon Ndimuli, who was then the Director General of State Agencies and CEO of the hospital, supported this decision. They believed KU must manage the hospital and be unable to repay the government's loan.
So the National Treasury is the entity paying this loan at the moment. So and then number two was the issue of the current financial status of Kenyatta University and the hospital.
The Attorney General, Justin Muturi, also supported this change in ownership, but he emphasized that the hospital's intended purpose should remain a top priority.
Why I'm saying that there needs to be a roundtable discussion involving every of those players is to avoid a situation whereby decisions will be taken where any player says they were not involved, they are not consulted.
The National Assembly Public Governance Committee and the Senate Committee on Health, chaired by Senator Jackson Mandago, called for a joint session with all stakeholders to resolve the ongoing dispute. This aims to ensure that the KU medical students, who currently have to seek services from Kiambu Institute of Studies, can benefit from the hospital as originally intended.
Council of the government, the advisor to the government, this is a parastatal. We have the State Corporations Act here that has established this is a state corporation. We have the challenges of a level 6 being used by these students because they'll still require the level 3, level 4, level 5 hospital for them to be able to get experience on the medical occurrences of a daily basis. I think you should take the initiative, put together this, you sit in cabinet. It doesn't look very good. You know, when a university and a hospital, the other day I saw the president going there to launch the cyber knife, you know. So we have to make a decision. Do we want this hospital to go back to the university, or do we want this hospital to remain as a parastatal, which the former president used the powers given to him by the State Corporations Act to be able to establish it as that.
The Education Committee's report aligned with the State Corporations Advisory Committee's endorsement of making the hospital a fully government-owned entity that can accommodate KU medical students.
I like where you're going in terms of the round table. But now we need to be able to figure out how soon can that happen so that these issues are resolved. Because you've clearly indicated there's the issue of public interest, and there's also the issue of the interest of the university. You know, if it's my property, if it's my title, don't take it away from me. But there's also the issues of governance, which cannot be overlooked.
Stanley Lugaria, Look Up TV, Nairobi.
And to